If you're over 60 and you've noticed your legs feel colder, weaker, maybe even numb at times, this is not just getting older. It could be a warning sign that your blood is no longer flowing the way it should. And here's the scary part. Poor circulation in your legs can quietly lead to serious problems. Pain when walking, muscle loss, even an increased risk of dangerous clots. But what if I told you there's a simple drink, something you can start using today, that may help boost blood flow in your legs, naturally, quickly, and safely? And no, it's not what most people think. Stay with me, because the number one drink on this list might completely change how your legs feel within weeks. As we age, our bodies change in ways we don't always notice right away. Maybe you felt it. Your legs get tired faster. You wake up with stiffness. Walking longer distances becomes uncomfortable. Or maybe your feet feel unusually cold, even when the room is warm. Most people ignore these signs. They assume it's just aging. But what's actually happening inside your body is far more important and far more fixable than you might think. Today, I'm going to walk you through the real reason your leg circulation declines after 60, and more importantly, the powerful drinks that can help restore healthy blood flow, starting from the least effective all the way to the number one most powerful option. And trust me, most people are completely overlooking the one that works best. Let's break this down simply. Your body relies on a network of blood vessels, arteries, and veins to deliver oxygen and nutrients everywhere they're needed. Your legs, in particular, depend on strong circulation because they're farthest from your heart. Now, here's the issue. As you age, 3 things start to happen. First, your blood vessels begin to stiffen. They lose their flexibility, making it harder for blood to flow smoothly. Second, plaque can start to build up inside your arteries. This narrows the pathway, like a clogged pipe. And third, and this is the most overlooked part, your body produces less of a molecule called nitric oxide, and that matters more than you might think, because nitric oxide is what tells your blood vessels to relax and open up. Without enough of it, your circulation slows down. That's when symptoms begin to appear. Cold feet, tingling or numbness, leg cramps, especially at night, pain when walking that improves when you stop, and over time, reduced mobility. Now here's the good news. You can support your body's ability to improve circulation, and one of the simplest ways to do that is through what you drink every day. Let me explain this in a way that actually makes sense. Your blood vessels are lined with a thin layer of cells called the endothelium. Think of it as a smart control system. When everything is working well, this system releases nitric oxide. That nitric oxide signals your blood vessels to expand, allowing more blood to flow. But after 50, 60, 70, this system becomes less efficient. Less nitric oxide is produced, and your vessels stay more constricted than they should. That's why improving circulation isn't just about thinning the blood. It's about helping your body restore that natural signaling system. Certain drinks contain nutrients that either support nitric oxide production, reduce inflammation in blood vessels, or improve overall blood flow. But, and this is important, not all drinks are created equal. Some help a little, some barely do anything, and one stands far above the rest. Let's break them down. We're going to go from the least effective to the most powerful. And I want you to pay attention, because each one builds on the last. Number 9, plain water. Let's start with something simple. Water. Now, I know it sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people over 60 are mildly dehydrated every single day. Even slight dehydration thickens your blood. And when your blood becomes thicker, it moves more slowly through your vessels. That alone can worsen circulation in your legs. Drinking enough water helps maintain proper blood volume and flow. It keeps everything moving. But here's the downside. Water doesn't actively improve circulation. It just prevents things from getting worse. So while it's essential, it's not a powerful fix. Necessary, but not enough. Number 8, coffee in moderation. Now this one might surprise you. Coffee. Yes, coffee can actually improve circulation, but only temporarily. Caffeine stimulates your heart and can slightly increase blood flow. Some studies suggest it can help blood vessels function better in the short term. But here's the problem. Too much coffee can do the opposite. It can constrict blood vessels, increase blood pressure, and lead to dehydration, which, as we just discussed, makes circulation worse. So while a small amount may help, it's not something you should rely on. Helpful in moderation, harmful in excess. Number 7, green tea. Now we're getting into more beneficial territory. Green tea contains compounds called catechins. These are powerful antioxidants that help protect your blood vessels from damage. They also support the function of your endothelium, the system we talked about earlier. That means better signaling for blood flow. Green tea can also slightly improve nitric oxide levels. But, and this is important, the effect is relatively mild. It works over time, not instantly. And many people don't drink enough of it to see real benefits. A great daily habit, but not a game changer on its own. Number 6, ginger tea. Now this one is interesting. Ginger has been used for centuries to improve circulation, and there's real science behind it. Ginger helps relax blood vessels. It also reduces inflammation, which is a major contributor to poor circulation. Some people even notice a warming sensation in their legs after consuming it regularly. That's not your imagination. That's improved blood flow. But ginger can be too strong for some people. It may cause stomach irritation or interact with blood-thinning medications. So while it's effective, it's not ideal for everyone. Powerful, but needs to be used carefully. Number 5, pomegranate juice. Now we're stepping things up. Pomegranate juice is rich in polyphenols, compounds that protect your blood vessels and improve their flexibility. It's been shown to support better blood flow and even help reduce plaque buildup in arteries over time. That's huge. Because plaque is one of the main reasons circulation declines with age. Pomegranate also helps increase nitric oxide availability. But here's the catch. Most store-bought versions are loaded with sugar, and excess sugar damages your blood vessels. So if you're drinking the wrong kind, you could be doing more harm than good. Very effective if you choose the right kind. Build suspense. Now here's where things get really interesting, because the next few drinks don't just support circulation. They actively help your body restore its natural ability to improve blood flow, and the difference is noticeable in how your legs feel and how far you can walk, even in how quickly your body recovers. But the next one is where most people start getting it wrong. Let's pick up right where we left off. We're now entering the top 4, and this is where things shift from helpful to genuinely powerful. These next drinks don't just support your circulation, they actively improve how your blood vessels function. Number 4, beetroot juice. Now we're talking about something clinically powerful. Beetroot juice has become incredibly popular, and for good reason. It's one of the richest natural sources of dietary nitrates. And remember what we talked about earlier? Your body converts nitrates into nitric oxide, which then tells your blood vessels to relax and open. That means better blood flow, especially to areas like your legs. In fact, many people notice warmer feet, less fatigue when walking, improved endurance, and sometimes even reduced leg pain. But here's what most people get wrong. They either drink too little or they stop too soon. Beetroot works best when taken consistently. Now, the downside, it can lower blood pressure, which is great for some, but risky if yours is already low. And yes, it can turn your urine slightly pink. That's harmless, but surprising if you're not expecting it. Very powerful, but not quite number one. Number 3, citrus plus L-arginine drinks. Now we're stepping into something more targeted. Citrus fruits, like lemons and oranges, are rich in vitamin C. And vitamin C helps protect your blood vessels and improves nitric oxide availability. But here's where it gets interesting. When combined with L-arginine, the effect becomes significantly stronger. L-arginine is an amino acid your body uses to produce nitric oxide. So now you're not just supporting the system, you're feeding it directly. Many people who use this combination report less cramping in their legs, improved walking distance, faster recovery after activity. But there's a catch. Your body doesn't always absorb L-arginine efficiently. And for some people, it can cause bloating or digestive discomfort. So while it's effective, it's not the most reliable option for everyone. Extremely effective, but slightly inconsistent. Number 2, dark berry smoothies, blueberries, blackberries. Now this is where things get exciting. Dark berries, especially blueberries and blackberries, are loaded with compounds called anthocyanins. These compounds do something incredible. They help your blood vessels become more flexible, more responsive, and more efficient. That means better circulation without forcing your body. They also reduce inflammation in your arteries and protect against oxidative damage, the kind that builds up over years. Now here's what people often notice when they start consuming these regularly. Their legs feel lighter, less swelling around the ankles, improved comfort when walking or standing, and over time, better overall vascular health. But there's still something missing. Even though berries improve function, they don't directly boost nitric oxide as strongly as the number 1 option. Incredible for long-term health, but not the fastest-acting solution. Build suspense before number 1. Now, we've reached the final one. And if you've been paying attention, you might think you already know the answer. But this is where most people are wrong. Because the number 1 drink is not just about improving circulation. It's about restoring your body's ability to naturally keep blood flowing properly. And once you understand this, it changes everything. Number 1, beetroot plus pomegranate plus citrus. Circulation drink, the ultimate combo. This is it, the most powerful option on this list. Not a single ingredient, but a combination. And here's why that matters. Each of these components works on a different part of the same system. Beetroot provides nitrates, boosting nitric oxide production. Pomegranate protects your blood vessels, improving flexibility and reducing plaque. Citrus enhances nitric oxide availability, making the entire process more efficient. Together, they don't just support circulation, they amplify it. This combination creates a synergistic effect, meaning the result is stronger than any single ingredient alone. Now here's what people often report after using this consistently. Warmer legs and feet within days, less stiffness in the morning. Improved walking endurance, reduced heaviness and fatigue. And over time, a noticeable improvement in overall mobility. But more importantly, they feel like their legs are alive again. Not sluggish, not heavy, not restricted. That's the emotional payoff most people don't expect. Because when your circulation improves, your confidence improves too. How to use, step-by-step routine. Now let's make this practical. Here's exactly how to use this drink. You'll need half a cup of fresh beetroot juice, half a cup of unsweetened pomegranate juice, juice of half a lemon. Optional, a small piece of fresh ginger. Mix everything together, drink it once a day. The best time? In the morning, on an empty stomach. This allows your body to absorb the nutrients more efficiently. Start with a small amount if you're new to it, and give it at least 2 to 3 weeks. That's when most people begin to notice real changes. Consistency is key, not perfection. Now, I need to be very clear here. Even natural remedies can have effects. If you have low blood pressure, monitor how you feel. This drink can lower it further. If you're taking blood thinners or medications for heart conditions, talk to your doctor before starting. Also, if you experience dizziness, unusual fatigue, or discomfort, stop and reassess. Your body always gives you signals. Listen to them. And remember, this is not a replacement for medical treatment. It's a supportive strategy. Conclusion: emotional plus motivational. Here's the truth. Aging is inevitable, but losing your mobility is not. The ability to walk comfortably, to feel stable on your feet, to move without pain or heaviness, that's not just physical. It's freedom. And small changes, like what you drink every day, can create powerful shifts over time. You don't need extreme solutions. You need consistent, smart ones. And this is one of them. If you made it this far, comment health below. I'd love to know you're taking this seriously. And if you found this helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe to Dr. Lainey, because your health isn't something you fix later. It's something you protect starting today. And I'll see you in the next video.